11 dolphins are still housed at Gulf World Marine Park, but not for much longer. Many anticipated they would have already been transferred to other marine facilities here in Florida. There are a number of reasons why that didn't happen this weekend, though. The troubled park was already under pressure when another dolphin, now identified as Samira, died last Tuesday, the fifth dolphin death at Gulf World since October. As News 13's Grace Velez tells us, state and federal officials say the transfer is being delayed due to a disagreement over where the dolphins will go.
On Friday, U.S. Congressman Neil Dunn's office reported that 7 bottlenose dolphins had been cleared for removal from Gulf World Marine Park. They were expected to be removed from the premises sometime on Saturday. Saturday came and went, and locals, concerned residents, protesters, and activists are eagerly awaiting an update. The dolphins have yet to be removed, and while the update may not be what concerned members of the public are wanting to hear, Congressman Dunn is urging the community not to lose hope.
But decisions absolutely been made to let's move the dolphins. But unfortunately, the original arrangement that the dolphin company had made for at least 7 of the 11 dolphins was to go to one of their own facilities, another facility. And that's not pleasing to either the state or the federal government.
Dunn says the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration informed him on Monday that the 7 dolphins would be transferred to Marineland Dolphin Adventure in St. Augustine.
I think if we had had a destination that we could have all agreed on, 7 of them would have already been moved. The equipment and the people that moved them, I understand, arrived last night. And so I was really hoping for this morning, but obviously, sticking the spokes here to find out that they're moving to another dolphin company location.
Dunn says his staff has communicated several times throughout the day with both NOAA and the state and local state attorney's office. And while processes that include conducting prerequisite medical tests on the dolphins in order to move them has been underway, Dunn says the fight to find a home that is not affiliated with the dolphin company continues.
Another solution than sending them to a dolphin company, you're right. I mean, this is the same company that didn't take care of them for months in Panama City Beach. Now, why would I feel better about them doing it somewhere else? It's the same company. I mean, maybe different local directors, but it's the same company and it's the same resources.
During a recent bankruptcy court hearing, counsel for Riveron, the restructuring company involved in the Dolphin Company's bankruptcy case, listed over a dozen exhibits they feel show the Dolphin Company's neglect to get Samira, the dolphin who died on Tuesday, the help she needed before it was too late. Debtors' counsel eventually accused former Dolphin Company CEO Eduardo Albor of knowing Samira needed intensive monitoring because she was not eating as early as May the 2nd. Although Albor did not inform the debtors of Samira's declining condition until after she had already passed. In Bay County, Grace Velez, News 13, Panhandle Strong.
Dunn says all the dolphins at Gulf World are currently being tested for conditions like pneumonia that often originates from swimming in dirty water. Dunn says he was hoping to get the waiver issued to relocate the other 4 rough-toothed dolphins at the facility yesterday. Now the goal remains to get that waiver today. Meanwhile, there is an ongoing criminal investigation that is separate from the bankruptcy and the negotiations over relocating the dolphins.